This is Pulse of Africa, the face of Ethiopia, the voice of Africa.
Hello viewers, you're watching Pulse of Africa. I'm Jadanita Swaye for the main news. First, our top stories for today. Algeria elected Africa Union Peace and Security Council. UK conference urges resolution of Sudan conflict. Namibia president calls for nuclear power plant. Ghana aspiring to lead AI adoption in Africa. Now, the news in detail. Algeria has scored a major diplomatic victory by winning a seat on the Peace and Security Council of the African Union following elections held Tuesday morning, April 15, during the extraordinary session of the AU Executive Council at the Union's headquarters in Addis Ababa. This overwhelming victory reflects the high regard in which Algerian diplomacy is held by African partners who see Algeria as a force for peace, acting with independence, transparency, and commitment to its historical principles of defending just causes and promoting peace and stability throughout the continent. Algeria managed to assert itself thanks to its clear vision and unwavering commitment to serve peace in Africa, especially in the northern region of the continent. Now to Nigeria. President Bola Tinubu on Monday declared a national emergency on food security, urging expanded irrigation infrastructure and participatory water resource management nationwide. Tinubu made the declaration while opening the 6th African Regional Conference on Irrigation and Drainage in Abuja. He was represented by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume. He urged African nations to adopt innovative strategies in addressing the continent's irrigation and water management challenges. Shifting to South Africa. Government to build 6 new academic hospitals, Minister of Health Dr. Aaron Motsoaledi announced that 6 new academic hospitals will be built across the country to address ongoing challenges in the healthcare sector, reports SABC News. Speaking on the sidelines of a G20 health event, he said that despite the withdrawal of U.S. funding, the government would continue providing essential medication, including ARVs, to those in need. He said that while the country currently had 10 academic hospitals, 3 of the new facilities would replace long-standing temporary structures, and the other 3 would be entirely new builds in areas where such hospitals had never existed. Moving on to Sudan. The African Union, European Union, UK, France and Germany met on Tuesday, stressing the urgent need for decisive efforts to resolve the Sudan conflict. They called on the warring parties to respect international humanitarian law and work towards a ceasefire. The statement highlighted the growing humanitarian crisis and the suffering of the Sudanese people, emphasizing the need for immediate action. The participants reaffirmed their support for a civilian-led government and the sovereignty of Sudan. Since April 2023, the conflict in Sudan has led to thousands of deaths and millions displaced. In other news, U.S. envoy Steve Witkoff stated that Iran must completely halt its uranium enrichment as part of any nuclear deal, emphasizing the need for peace and stability in the Middle East. Earlier, he had suggested Iran could continue low-level enrichment but must not exceed 3.67%, the limit set in the 2015 nuclear agreement. The latest IAEA report revealed Iran has nearly 275 kilograms of uranium enriched to 60%, close to weapons-grade levels. President Trump, who withdrew from the 2015 deal, has threatened military action if no deal is reached, labeling Iran's nuclear ambitions as dangerous. Iran insists its nuclear program is for peaceful purposes like energy production. Meanwhile, a magnitude of 5.9 earthquake struck the Hindu Kush region of Afghanistan early Wednesday, with tremors felt across northern India, including Delhi NCR. The quake occurred at a depth of 75 kilometers, with no immediate reports of casualties or damage. Afghanistan, located the collision zone of the Indian and Eurasian tectonic plates, is highly prone to seismic activity. The UN and Red Cross emphasized the country's vulnerability to such disasters, especially in areas like Hindu Kush and Herat.
The story of resurgent Ethiopia and burgeoning Africa is here, only on the Pulse of Africa channel, all the time. Pulse of Africa, the face of Ethiopia, the voice of Africa.
Turning to business news. The Minister of Communications, Digital Technology and Innovations, Sam Nartey-George, says the government was aiming to make Ghana the leading hub in artificial intelligence adoption in Africa. Mr. Sam George emphasized the urgent need for Ghana to reskill and upskill its workforce in order to take advantage of emerging AI-driven opportunities. We are living AI at this point in time, so it is important that we reskill and upskill our people, and so we are looking to have Ghana as the hub that is able to uptake AI and be the hub for Africa, because when you look at the AI today, most of the tools and the machine learning models are all Western-centered, he stated. Mr. Sam George stressed the importance of proactive measures to ensure Ghana and Africa as a whole are not left behind in the digital revolution. Finally, President Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah has called for the establishment of a nuclear power plant in Namibia, saying the country's rich uranium resources should be used to drive national development and energy security. The president said this during her official visit to Rosang uranium mine in the Erongo region. There is no dream too big to achieve. Collectively, let's start moving towards a nuclear power plant in Namibia and identify potential partnerships to make this a reality. Nandi-Ndaitwah reiterated her commitment to leveraging natural resources to empower Namibians, particularly the youth, and to drive industrialization through benefication and value addition. Nuclear energy is essential, and the government will put in efforts to make sure the environment is conducive for the mining sector to flourish. Before concluding, let us provide you with the latest updates on global commodities prices. Now to weather updates. That is all for today, and thanks for watching Pulse of Africa.
This is Pulse of Africa, the face of Ethiopia, the voice of Africa.